Right here, we have uncovered a hole with a pungent smell coming from it. Welcome back to Nate the Hoof Guy. So describe it to us. Okay, the smell is very similar to an onion. Not exactly like that, but has the pungency of an onion and that slight aroma of an onion. Not totally unpleasant, but yet I still know exactly what this is. This is dermatitis that has colonized and starting to work its way on that corium in that little dark hole there. Now this likely started as a defect, that base of that toe triangle there, right on that axial wall side. And from there, then dermatitis was able to colonize on that lesion, and that's why we've got the problem we have here. What ultimately happens is because of that dermatitis, this area can't heal naturally, can't heal on its own. Those bacteria keep that area open. So over time, as that grows out, you have a recurring problem. You see that as it was pushing out, this mark was actually growing down toward the toe, meaning that that initial lesion had been in there a while, and that dermatitis had kept it open. So what we're going to do now is pare away all this loose horn so we can fully expose that little lesion at the bottom. Then we're going to treat that, and then ultimately that will kill the bacteria, and that corium will be able to produce hoof horn again in that area. This is kind of a tricky little area to work because of that other claw that gets in my way as I'm trying to make those cuts in there, but you got to kind of work through it. Luckily, this is an area where we don't see a lot of defects. Most of the defects are going to be on the abaxial wall side, the other side of the claw in general. You do see them here on occasion, but like I said, it's rare. Well, you can see the lesion is not that big, but big enough to cause problems. So now we're going to get this foot trimmed up. We're going to get a block on that other claw, and we're going to go back and work on thinning these margins around this lesion. Thinning the margins just means removing some hoof horn right around that lesion, bringing that sole thickness down a little bit so that that hoof horn is a little more flexible, helps that area heal a little bit easier. You don't get any of that pinching and stuff that you may get if that was a thick layer of sole pushing down in that area. A little shaved palm, anyone? Now we just hit it with the customary wash down with chlorhexidine, the dab dry, and yes, the salicylic acid wrap. And guess what? She is done.